Feeling you, MP. Shaking, MP.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the... All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, BA, health is #1 for me. What teams have their full... allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
Well, we've seen how motivated MP gets to win the individual matchup night in and night out. Whoever's across from him, he wants to get the best of him. And he's been doing a nice job of it. It's given MP a lift, and it gets all his teammates pumped up too.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Williams. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Burks in at the point.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now here's Burks. Antetokounmpo outside. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Money. Here's Shepard. Takes the three. Another three from Houston.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Burks. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Keldon Johnson.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, BA. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's Thompson. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Johnson against Antetokounmpo. And here's Ivey from the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, well, Ivey is working towards being a consistent three-point scorer, and the results speak for themselves.
Augustine can't get it to go.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Miller. Got a piece of it. And here's Johnson. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Ivey with the ball. Now Thompson defending. With the teardrop. It's hauled in by Houston. To the paint. Here's Money. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Ivy passes to Miller. That shot missing. Hey, nice D from Augustine. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on, and Coach said I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him, stick with it, try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
The 11-footer. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 5 points. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ivy passes to Miller. Now Antetokounmpo, covered by Johnson with the 7-footer. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Johnson. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Money. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Burks. Pass to Money. Here's Shepherd, defended by Burks. Thompson with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Shepherd. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Money. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Shepherd. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Miller. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the game. Here's the pick. Down low. Here's Augustine. Some solid defense from Williams.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Miller, coming in off 12 points in his last outing.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
And here's Ivy from the arc, on target from range. Ivy's got 8. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Hachimura's checked in for the Rockets. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. Rockets trail by 8. So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Bobby Portis. Ivy's out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Clowney in at the 4-man position. Money, pass to Hachimura, and here is Thompson. Here's Money. He shoots. Pass to Shepherd. Now here's Whitmore. Shot clock at 5. And Ivy pulls it down. Here's Okogie. Now here's Brown, defended by Thompson. Portis with a screen on Thompson. And here's Brown for 3. The Rockets pull it in. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor. And it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Burks has checked in. Okogie, the pass to Portis. Ivey outside. Launches a three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Shepherd. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Ivey outside. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Clowney. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he makes it on the layup. Thompson's got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Thompson against Ivey. And the Bucks miss again. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Thompson, no good. The Bucks have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Ivey outside. Here's the 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Money. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Milwaukee calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Portis. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Money. Ivey defends. Here's Money. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. And now a 3-point Houston lead.
Avoids the block thanks to the fadeaway. Quick thinking and look, great touch.
Here's Ivey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 15.
And just active inside. Ivey's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Works for 3. Knocks down on the long J. Burks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Hachimura against Portis. Money. Pass to Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
The Bucks making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Mavericks was tremendous. He tallied 21 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A statement game from him where he took his play to the next level. What's he have in store for us tonight, guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Miller on the wing. He has 6. Here's Ivy. Rockets with a rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Money. Miller pulls it in.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Burks passes to Ivy. He shoots a three. Burks no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Hachimura up top. Ivy defends. Stolen by Miller. Burks passes to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to Shepherd. Whitmore with it. From outside the arc. The Rockets again can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan court shot. Run.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Bucks.
Total team effort instead of 5.
Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Keldon Johnson out there with Thompson, then it's Shepherd, then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Money in a shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Johnson against Antetokounmpo, just 5 on the clock. Pass to Shepherd, over Burks. That won't go, making him 7 for 10 now. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition, here come the Bucks. Right side Burks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Miller outside, takes a three, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 tonight. Thompson outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Money, pass to Hachimura, and here's Johnson. Thompson with it. Ivy defends. Pass to Money. Outside Johnson. Here's Money. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Miller outside. And it's all from three-point range.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
From the right block. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Ooh, poked away. Johnson passes to Money. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Money's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura, equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
Money with the bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now here's Burks. Give him 8. Pass to Miller. The 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Money. Fires from deep. Great D that time from Miller.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Williams passes to Burks. Here's Miller. Ivy outside. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Yeah, Ivy has been relentless, just working hard and finding himself looks.
Money, pass to Thompson. On the wing, Hachimura. No good on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's Money. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Burks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Money grabs the miss. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson passes to Money. Misses from close range. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Miller finds Williams. Back to Miller. Ivy outside from the arc. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Houston making some changes. Whitmore's checked in for Thompson, and Mitchell's subbed in for Shepard. Okogie's checked in for the Bucks. Pass to Money. Out to Hachimura. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
More of an inside the arc guy. Hachimura can be dangerous from range.
Here's Okogie. Miller with it. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Rockets trail by 12. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Money. Back to Whitmore. the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Terry's checked in for Johnson.
For your Rockets,
4 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. That one falls.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Money, pass to Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He gets the upper hand and lays it in. Defense needs to toughen up.
Miller on the wing. Outside, Williams. And here's Ivy from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now here's Whitmore. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Money. Here he goes. And he slams it in one-handed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Milwaukee leading by 8. Pass to Ivy. Here's Okogie. Throws it up high.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Back to Mitchell. From downtown, he drops it from range. Mitchell's got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Now Ivy. He's got 22. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Williams. Clowney comes in for Okogie. And it's Brown in for Miller. Pass to Terry. The 3 from Mitchell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clowney. Ivy outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to Clowney. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Terry's shot is good.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots from 14. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Here's Money. Gets it off. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the... pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Milwaukee, They've got Miller. Bobby Portis out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Burks in at the point. Shot on the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Bucks lead by 7. Burks has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Thompson left side. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Clowney's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Burks. Checked by Mitchell. Now here's Miller. Tightly guarded. Shot from 12. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries. Driving to the basket. Mitchell, the pass to Money. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam! Miller outside. Back to Burks. Pass to Okogie. 5 to shoot. Back to Burks. Releases from 15. Portis' shot is off. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Whitmore. Outside Mitchell. And they're on the run. Here's Clowney. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Mitchell. Outside Johnson. Pass to Money. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Money's got 19 points.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Back to Burks. Here's Clowney. Miller outside, beyond the arc. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Rockets with a rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Money, pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game. But his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Miller on the wing. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Miller's got 8 here in this quarter.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, a spectacular windmill jam.
No denying the power on that dunk. And here's Burks. Hey, from beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. His 2nd miss in 6 tries. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Money. Outside Johnson. Drills it from deep.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
Burks passes to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crafty move. With one on the clock, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. He gets it in there.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Ivy outside. Pass to Portis. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That'll put him in. Thompson on the line. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. Burks, he's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Money misses. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Miller against Thompson. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Miller. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Money. The kick out to Johnson. And here's Shepard for 3. Miller pulls it in. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Basket counts. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Pass to Shepard. Now here's Whitmore. Here's Shepard. Buries it from 3. Shepard's got 22.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
To the middle. Miller left side. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. Goes up from the block. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. It's stolen. In transition, here they come. Here's Whitmore outside. Counted from distance.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Miller. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And Houston making a change here. Terry's checked in. Here's Money. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
1:49 left in the fourth. The shot by Terry, no good.
Questionable shot selection in that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Ivy outside. Outside Burks. Oh, he tries a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Money. Pass to Terry. Plenty of space. Yes! He it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
And here's Shepard for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Driving inside.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Ivy, right side. Got a piece of it. Clock at 6. And the layup is good. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And you're never going to see Jaden Ivey back down from a big shot. He wants the ball in his hands in those moments. Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
And so they foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. 5th team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Ivy taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Go, get outside. Stay on it.
So we see the Bucks get the win here. And they...
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season.